Hi, hey, hello. Welcome to Power Word Play, a Dungeons and Dragons live stream, where a group of now cautious adventurers are set out to hunt down and kill an ancient white dragon. So let's begin this final episode of Divinity or Doom. Yeah!
Lady Tiamat whispers, her children fly north. No virtue will stop them. Send the sins forth.
Welcome back. The party having some difficult conversations with one another, experiencing loss and removal of a god from their presence. Being questioned and questioning each other as they're making their way forward, arriving finally at Caer Danival. To having almost being riddled with 50, 60, 70, not entirely sure, armor-piercing poison crossbow bolts. That if it wasn't for the quick thinking and magic hands of Volok and Galloway, they managed to bypass these. And were finally introduced to the man with the contract, named Nathaniel Garrow. After meeting him, the group tension grew even more and caused Leved to strike out on his own and leave the group to their own miseries. But the last laugh was on him as they found out quickly after agreeing to signing this contract that the location that was given to him was incorrect. And Nathaniel showed them the true direction and map to the lair. Upon the group arriving, they found a massive cavern filled with sculptures. No. Frozen people, hordes of treasure, except Eashiff, who saw two figures entombed in ice. But before she was able to get closer and truly investigate, this horrible feeling that they weren't alone. And she realized that the dragon was there. And that's where we start. Eashiff, you gained this sense and managed to mutter out that it's here. This is it. This is the moment you have been preparing for, dreaming of, having nightmares about ever since you were a child. The thing that has haunted you and hunted you for so long is here. What are you gonna do?
I can feel it coming.
You know it's coming. It's getting closer
From where?
and closer from the entrance of the cave.
I say, everybody, dragon, prepare.
Trident and shield pop out right away. Do we each get a little thing to do?
Yeah.
Like a turn?
She's giving you, she's giving you a moment to...
Thanks, Eashiff.
Prepared.
So Galloway will say, then you're going to need this. It's my voice. Then you're going to need this. And boom, I give you a bardic inspiration from across the room. With no strings attached.
D12.
A D12. And for myself, I also will go invisible.
Okay.
Nice.
Anything else, Moth?
Hearing that, Moth will pull out a little potion from all of their cloaks, like yellow fluid streaked with black. Pollock, you can probably use this better than me.
What? Wait, what?
And this is a potion of speed.
Oh, yeah! Thank you.
Will be of no use to me.
Oh, thank you.
But for you, I think it will be. Sure. So that we don't die.
Understood. You will be protected.
Protect Eashiff first.
Apollo's
gonna go up to Volek, and some frost is gonna come on his hands, and he's just gonna touch him on the shoulder and say, "You will probably need this as well," and you get jump.
Yes! That's amazing!
I love what does jump let him do?
Jump.
Well, sure.
He can jump 30 feet. I'm assuming any direction, by just only spending 10 feet of movement.
It basically triples your jump distance.
Yeah.
So.
And I have a lot of movement, let me tell you. So that's amazing.
Who needs to fly when you can just jump to the dragon?
My legs feel so light. Thank you, Apollo.
You're very welcome. Good luck, everyone.
And I simply cast Blade Ward and kind of just hide.
That's a good job. Okay. You're all prepping yourself and just phase out of existence. Eashiff, or is anybody wanting to move before we... Like, I'll give you guys this chance to set yourself up where you want to be.
I'm gonna go.
I love how you're counting the spaces.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. Little bit
So-
of cover there.
Yeah, so every other character you see on
Yeah.
here,
You're just gonna stay there?
Gonna
Or
go.
who? This is you, right?
No?
Who's this?
that was...
That one was Volley.
Yeah, that was
Who
Volek.
did I move?
You moved me.
You
Oh, I'm
accidentally
sorry.
moved.
That's okay.
My bad.
I did like that spot, though.
Oh, you guys can share.
Come with me.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Snow Bros!
Snow Bros!
So, to give you guys...
are more Volix type than
Makes sense.
We see.
To give you guys a slight rundown on this map, so the channeled river there, that is extremely deep.
Okay.
All of this is extremely deep, freezing cold water. You can try jumping across it. If you fall in, there will be consequences. Now, any of this iced area in the water, you can go around, or you can try and hop ice bit to ice bit to get across, where it's not difficult terrain, if you pass the checks.
Cool.
If you fail, well, hope you can swim.
love the water.
It looks
So,
great.
You
So freaking cool.
You all see, watching as Eashiff has warned you, the mouth of this cave. Intently watching. Eashiff, you feel it getting closer and closer and closer. And then it stops.
It's paused.
And from the entrance you see a silhouette. Someone walking in. Make... yeah, you know what? Everybody can make a perception check.
Nope.
9.
9.
15.
7.
7.
Yay!
Wow. Okay.
We are not perceptive.
Alright, guys.
We'll stick together.
Man,
We lost the
Group
perceptive
hug,
one.
everyone. Together. As one.
with a DC at 10, for Christ's sake. Moth, you are the only one that notices
Someone's there.
this figure. You guys all see it walking in, but it's carrying something in its hand. The figure's approaching. Closer, closer.
Does it feel like the dragon?
It's hard to tell. It's so close, it's like it's on top of you. You hear...
Eon flashbacks.
Yeah, fuck.
You hear a voice coming from the entryway. Huh. Crotchety little old bastard. Thought he could trick me. But... I'm a lot smarter than I look. And walking in is Leved. Holding what looks to be a white, diamond-encrusted mask in his hand. It's very, very familiar to you, Eashiff. You've seen one quite similar before. Different shade of color. Huh. You know, I almost admire all of your tenacities. Thinking you're going to be big heroes and living a great dream when really... oh, you're all so pitiful. And disposable. But really, I have to be running. You see, I don't want to be here. When... oh!
No.
And a hand. No. Not a hand. A claw. Scaled claw. Hand. Reaches through Leved's chest, holding his heart, which you watch freeze solid and drop to the floor. And as Leved's body falls to the ground before you, standing there is Nathaniel Garrow. Well, oh, he talked far too much, and he wasn't shiny. Not anywhere near like the rest of you.
Didn't you say you didn't have legs?
I think he might now.
Everyone roll initiative.
Oh boy.
He just might have legs now.
I think he has legs now.
It took me literally till that second to realize what was happening.
Oh boy.
Oh, come on.
Uh-oh, that's a bad sign.
My first dice roll slips out of my hand.
Oh no, oh no.
Yay!
It's the dragon! It was completely
Whoa.
neutral, to be fair, so I shouldn't be mad.
What is with the nines, y'all?
Denial.
What'd you get?
A good number. Someone could say, I'm happy with that number, for chance.
Okay. Eashiff.
7.
12.
12.
12.
Ruh-roh.
What the heck? Where is Un momento? Technical difficulties.
What? Technical.
Technical difficulties.
How far away am I from him?
Can
you guys tell?
10, 20, 35-ish?
35-ish. Alright.
Just Eashiff disappeared from my.
Eashiff is somewhat critical
Yeah.
to the
She's still
miniseries.
in
You can just forget about
She's
me.
still in the miniseries.
Yeah.
She's still here.
If you just add it and go back out,
Yeah.
edit it, or whatever.
Yeah. There she is.
There you go.
Close.
Alright.
Save. Oh, funny. That drastically made this different. Okay. Apollo was 7. Eashiff, you were 12. Calgary?
18.
18. Nice. Moth?
28.
Holy shit!
fuck!
So
That's wild.
I will extend to the table if anyone would like to switch initiatives.
Oh,
Since I
yeah.
have alert.
Mhm.
You are very low in the initiative, and you kind of have some better first abilities. I feel I'm a bit more
Spells.
reactive. Yeah.
I got a 19 for my initiative, so I'm actually doing good.
Yeah.
So if somebody else wants
Do you
to
want to
take
be that low?
I'm fine because like I'm gonna be more healer.
reactive healer,
Yeah. So if you want to go first.
Galloway, do you want to go first?
I mean, I'm pretty okay with my.
Yeah, you're at
Yeah,
18.
sure.
Okay,
Sure,
that's
why
fine.
not? Let's.
Yeah.
Okay.
As we're seeing
Cast a big
like,
spell and make it
Nathaniel
go.
Yeah,
transform into the white dragon, Moth would yell out to Apollo, "Stop making eyes at Volok. We have a dragon in front of us."
Volok understand. After mission we talk.
All
Heart in
down.
different place, sorry. Soft rejection during combat.
Friends.
What a way to kick off coverage.
Ouch! Thought we had a moment with the jump.
I feel it. I feel it still.
That jump meant something.
Leverage.
So,
I'm relearning my character right now.
the surprise round starts.
Surprise for who?
You guys.
Surprise!
Were you all expecting Nathaniel Garrow to show up? Rip Leved's heart out of his chest? And transform before you?
No, but I feel like that kind of ruins his stealth. Maybe. I don't know. Up to you.
Well,
I mean,
So is there a
surprise.
mask lying on the ground beside the body of what's his nuts?
Oh, bye-bye, Leved.
There is a mask right there for you to get.
Apollo, you're up
Need to
first.
Get that.
I'm up first.
Let's stick
Okay.
together.
Okay, where are we? Oh no! Eashiff! I don't know how this thing. How does this thing work? And he lets off a 9th level fireball.
See, here's the fun thing.
You bastard!
No!
That was not for you.
No!
Oh.
That was a divine gift from the Everlove.
No, this was just the wand of fireball. It was just, I can't remember where I got it.
Yeah, from the Everlove in a dream sequence that you spend 40 minutes creating your own wand of fireballs.
Oh, I forgot.
Yeah.
That's true.
So,
Less of
you
words.
point.
Oh,
You
I
point.
should have done that. That's on me. That's on me. I'm sorry.
You point the wand at the dragon, and I don't know what I'm doing.
I swear this never happens.
Remind me, like,
Yeah.
Yeah. You didn't say it was Leviosa.
It's Leviosa, not Leviosa.
It's
Oh, I thought it would work!
Eashiff, roll a d20.
What if I don't want to?
You don't want me rolling it.
I don't know if this. What am I?
What'd you get?
What am I hoping for?
Who cares?
What did you get?
18.
18.
That's good, baby.
The wand does not explode.
Yay!
Hooray!
Don't die.
It gets hot, extremely hot, burning your hands. You drop it in the snow, and you watch it melt significantly into the snow.
Oh,
Oh,
Okay.
don't use that.
Well,
I mean, I was
It was a
going
good
to take
try.
it back.
So there's a wand.
Yep.
Right there now.
Actually, thank you. Yeah.
it's
I
good
mean,
to
but
know.
it probably expelled the charges anyway, right? Like, so it's probably.
Yeah. Boom went the dynamite on that.
Bonus action.
Oh, that's your
Yes.
Bonus action clarity.
Yes,
That is a way to kick off this boss battle.
Well,
Let's go.
You know, it was a good try. It was a good try.
I thought it would work. I really did.
sorry.
You know what? I completely forgot where I got that. Even though in my notes it says
Okay.
like purple fire.
Rats, I forgot my
Okay.
backstory.
Shit! I can't remember what I've forgotten. No.
Apollo is going to.
You could still cast a spell because you tried to use an item.
With a bonus action? Okay.
If it has the bonus
Yeah.
action tag.
Yes,
really
yes,
Just
okay,
Pop into that
um,
bonus action
yeah,
tag. Look
yeah.
through it.
Okay. Within. Okay, we're gonna keep the snowboro buffs coming.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
Apollo's
Yeah.
gonna cast fourth level healing spirit over top of Volek.
What does that do?
Healing spirit calls forth a nature spirit to soothe the wounded. Intangible spirit in the space of a 5-foot cube within range. Spirit can heal a number 3 times plus 1 my spellcasting ability modifier. Long story short, using as a bonus action on my turn, I can either move the spirit or heal.
Cool.
That's
And
awesome.
it stays right on Volek's space.
Yep.
So I'm just gonna put that.
Sure.
Kinda-
We'll lift you up. You can
Thank you
put
so
that
much.
there.
So anyone who wants healing can get one if they're standing in that space with. Paul's
Yeah, so I can heal. It can move and heal anybody. So it's basically a mobile heal.
Sure.
That's really cool.
That's a good
Alright.
bonus action use.
Do you have to? How close do you have to be? Do you have to touch it?
It has to be over, so I use my action to move it.
Okay. Got it.
You have to
Sorry,
be
my
within
bonus.
5 feet. Yeah.
Yeah.
Basically.
Okay.
Sorry, I'll.
Cool. That's
Spirit-
neat.
Spirit-
Is that everything for you?
Ooh, and because it's 4th level, it's 3d6.
It's
That's neat.
3d6. Sorry, I don't think I got all of that right, but I'll figure it out in a second. I'm just gonna use some movement and kind of holy shit out of here a little bit.
Smart. No, that's smart. Very good.
Legendary action. It's going to use a freezing burst, centered straight on Volek. So in a 30-foot sphere around, or 30-foot radius. Yeah, radius sphere. From Volek, I need
Wow.
Volek, Moth, and Apollo
And then
to make Constitution saving throws, please.
Constitution.
You technically are still within 10 feet if we go diagonals with space.
That's Darryl's call. Is that we feel within 10 feet still?
Yeah, I'll give it to you.
Okay.
What about for our northern buddy?
Yeah, you're equidistant.
Yeah, we're both
There,
the
you're
same.
so
good.
if one gets it, the
Nope,
other
you're
will.
both in there.
Alright, you both get a +5 to your saving throw.
Yeah.
I don't trust my dice.
Oh, fuck!
Special one.
Oh yeah.
The one that's actually balanced.
That's not good. Close that.
I have.
That's fine. That's fine.
Okay.
27.
Success.
30-20.
Just succeeds.
9!
Okay.
Failure. $25 points of cold damage. Your speed is reduced to 0 until the end of your next turn.
Okay.
Half that, so 12 points of cold damage to you, 12, and then reduced to 6.
Okay.
Okay. I'm also resistant. to
Are you?
right now,
That's
so-
6. Okay.
So am I, so I've
Oh,
used
okay.
it already.
Okay, cool, thank you. Now it's the dragon's turn. It's going to fly up 60 feet up.
I will get some of this ready somehow.
10, 20, 30. I'm gonna use my Storm's Thunder reaction to that damage and just deal a d8 of thunder. 8 damage of thunder.
Okay.
60. That's all for me.
Sorry, the healing spirit. It actually activates when
Little
you start
Tory.
when you start your turn, or if you move into where it is for the first time.
Okay, that's awesome. So just
So-
run through it. It means, yeah,
And as a
3d6.
bonus action, I can.
Move it, move it. Cool.
It's going to look down and say to all of you, "You shine." And it opens its mouth, and you hear an inhale of wind, and then the exhale of pure sub-zero blizzard. I need... What's the different distance from Eon to Apollo?
To
Or
Apollo?
Eashiff to Apollo?
Eashiff to Apollo?
13.
13 inches, so 60, yeah, you're well within it. I need...
65 feet. Yeah.
70, 75, 80, 85, 90. You're just outside.
Oh boy. Okay.
Everyone except Galloway, please make Constitution saving throws.
Come on.
Who's Galloway again? Where's
This guy
Galloway?
right over here.
Oh, okay.
There.
Mother.
+5, +5.
Is it worth it?
Swing around the table.
24.
Success.
14.
Failure.
15.
Failure.
18.
Failure.
It's too
Okay, 14d8.
14d8, hey?
Don't say that part out loud.
Yeah.
This puts the fear of God in me. That's right.
I don't even have enough.
Oh.
You got some more d8s? I have lots.
I
Here.
need one more.
Hello.
Thank you.
Baby shit.
Roll a 1, you stupid black with a little white number on it. D8.
Well, it rolled a 2.
Yay!
I would take this.
There's
my
actually
dice.
a lot of ones in here. Holy shit.
Hallelujah.
Hallelujah! It's raining
Aren't you
once.
guys-
There's a
You
card.
guys got lucky.
There's enough. There's enough love.
$49 points to anyone who failed,
Reduced to 25.
and then 25, yeah, for anyone who succeeded. And if you have cold resistance, down to 12 on that one.
I'm just walking through it. My boots are shining. The Arlo print.
It's crazy.
Saber-toothed tiger boots.
It's going to then fly over top of this horde centralized section.
Okay. At the same level.
Yep. He's
How high is he?
He's
60?
60 feet, and then
Well, that feels
Plus
very
up
kidding.
there.
If you want to.
so the whole place, the ceiling in here is 120 feet up.
Okay.
He's 60 feet
Yeah.
above the top of here.
Yeah. It's even at that height, we
Yeah,
can just go with that,
that's
and
good.
what we know.
Representative.
Yeah.
That's pretty
He's
good
up.
for 60. Yeah. Janelle.
It's important because I mathed the math. So,
I know.
like, there you go.
That's the end of his turn. Bollock, you're next.
I'm up. Oh no. Well, I can't move. So.
You cannot move.
Does the healing happen on Volok's
On
turn?
the start of his turn.
Oh yay!
Okay, nice.
So how much do I heal?
3d6.
Do you want to roll it?
It's up to you.
Do it.
Yeah, okay.
Heal for me, please. Please. How far away would I be? This is where it gets a little.
10.
Say exact.
10? Nice! Thank you. It's a good little heal. Yeah, how far are we thinking here? 10,
Like, he would
20,
realistically probably
30,
be
40.
Actually up here.
Yeah.
And this
Yeah.
is where the dragon.
Use the tape measure. Measure from you 12 a foot. That's 60 feet.
Janelle, do you have the tape measure?
Yes. Dragon
Thank
would
you.
be like up here and then.
So 60 feet's the distance is.
How many inches is that? Right.
15.
So
15 times 5,
you're outside of your
No.
max range to throw.
No.
75.
No.
Yeah.
No. This is. It wasn't quite that high. This is 60. Try again.
So like from like here.
Yeah, if you were to hit his tail.
The very
Like
teeny tip.
just the
Okay.
edge. That's more like 11.
11. Okay. Well then,
It's 55. Up to you, Daryl.
are you throwing?
Yeah, I could throw.
Well,
could throw.
what do you want to do? Will-
I'll take a bonus action to down. I look at Moth and just say, I will use your gift. Thank you. So speed of potion or speed potion of haste. And then actually, I am going to cast Eldritch Blast instead
Neat.
Okay.
because I can't move at the
Yeah.
point.
Yeah.
Your feet are frozen to the
Yeah.
ground currently.
I raise my trident, and that's just like blasting radiant light, and I just
That's crazy.
from it.
Wow.
So then my first time casting it.
How many shots you got?
So I have 3 beams at level
Yeah.
11. Yeah, 3 beams. So. Ooh. First is going to be a 14.
Nice.
Second is going to be a 23.
Hits.
And 25.
Hits.
Cool. And I have Agonizing Blast, so these deal a little bit extra damage.
Mhm.
I'll say they're like getting a little bit of extra from my Radiant Trident. So this is going to deal 11 plus 10, 21 points of force damage.
21 points of force damage.
That's my action, that's my bonus action, and yeah. Do I have my movement back on my next turn?
At
Okay.
the end of your turn, yeah, your movement's back now.
Sweet. That's the end of my turn.
At the end of your turn, it's going to use another legendary action to freezing burst again. Right back on you.
Mm-hmm.
So, everyone.
Is it a spell?
No,
No? Okay.
it's
Rats.
just an ability of the day
Alright.
he has.
Gotta check.
Did you rinse and repeat, folks?
Using
Plus 5.
Not you.
Plus 5.
You're out.
I'm out.
You're outside of it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's using it
24.
sphere centered here.
24. Success.
Another dirty 20.
Success.
23.
You all succeed. So you still have your movement,
Awesome.
but you're all going to take.
Somebody?
Not ones, twos. 20 points of cold damage reduced to 5.
Yeah, reduce 10, and then if you have resistance.
Yeah.
Alright.
5 damage is not bad.
Yeah.
Sweet.
Yeah.
Chipping away.
So that is that. Now it is. As soon as I find this, Galloway, it's your turn.
Okay. Quick scan of the room. Upon the dragon's entry, did anything like interesting happen with our surroundings? These people that are frozen, did anything happen with them? They're still just there and frozen.
Nothing yet.
Okay. Well, Galloway then, with his turn. Yeah, since I'm behind like a little half wall here, he's just gonna level his crossbow up. He's got a couple of his wordy bolts loaded. And I'm gonna take two shots to start. I am invisible, so I believe
Did you
I will.
cast Greater or just
So,
regular?
I cast Greater Invisibility. This is
Okay.
actually a good thing to clarify. I cast Invisibility, Greater Invisibility, and then there was a little bit of monologuing.
Yeah.
Are we going to say, is it still active?
You're still good.
Okay.
I'll still give you that. Yeah.
All right. Then, yeah, first attack, which he should be in range. I have a 100-foot range.
Yep, you're
here,
good.
I think so.
So I gave you guys the tape measure.
First shot is going to be, with a true strike, that is.
Is it?
That's how my action.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. Sorry.
Cantrip
Yeah,
as
I
my
remember.
first
Yeah,
attack.
yeah.
So this is a 28 to hit.
That hits.
Okay, so I'm going to roll that damage first. Boy, these damage dice love ones.
I feel you.
So 10. Oh gosh, math. So 10, 17, 23, 24, 29 damage, and that is a mix of radiant and psychic.
Okay.
Ooh.
For the first attack, and the second attack will be a regular shot. As it hits the dragon, you see the concussive burst, but we're probably all too far away to hear any words. It's very localized.
It's Skyrim.
Natural 20.
Nice.
Hey, get it.
Get it.
And so I roll this and 2 of these again, and I also add 1 of these ones.
Nice.
Hey! Get over here. Okay. So that's a 10, 20, 27. And that will be a mix of piercing and psychic.
Ooh. Big damage, Galloway.
If you need to know any breakdown
No, I'm good.
damage. Okay.
We're at 50.
Thank you, though. I appreciate it.
Sure
We're
thing.
around 70, actually.
Yeah. So that's the 2 actions, 2 shots, and then with a bonus action, he'll point a finger at Volok and be like, "Don't just stand there, my man. It's your time to shine." And you feel inspired.
You're still invisible, right?
Yeah.
My ancestors have finally talked to me. I've waited for this moment. Inspire me!
I will probably stay there. Is there any cover behind this thing? Is there more cover if I move?
I'll give you like up to half cover with it. So
Okay, sure.
Yeah.
I'll just stay there then.
Okay.
And yeah, you get a D12 with something. Yeah.
Awesome, thank you.
And that'll be my turn.
Thank you, Galloway.
After your turn, it's going to lose legendary action. You fire the 2 crossbow bolts off, and its neck careens down. And this cloud of ice comes towards you. I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Okay.
Oh, your turn. You do not get a +5.
No.
Cool gang.
Uh-oh.
Literally cool.
Yeah.
Is it a spell?
Nope, it's the same frost burst or freezing burst.
Okay.
Ability.
Dragons have blind sight.
Yeah, I know. So that's a 14.
It's a failure. Holy.
Once.
Good sound.
The dice are doing well. for us
66. The highest thing I rolled was a 2.
today. Oh!
What?
Really?
How much damage? 18 average. And we got a
7 points of cold damage. to you.
Halved. Halved. Yeah, don't get too excited.
Whoa.
that'll be 4.
Back it up.
Wow. Wow. And I do need to make a concentration save, but it's
Or-
only a 10.
Yep, just a 10.
And I
Okay,
make that.
yeah.
Nice, awesome. Great turn, Devil.
And that's your turn?
It's my turn.
Okay.
Absolutely banger turn.
Hey, where the hell is it? There it is. Eashiff, it's your turn. At the beginning of your turn, the flask on your hip is almost vibrating and humming with heat and energy, and your eyes roll into the back of your head. And just like before, when you were in the chateau, you start to see things.
Shit.
The throne room. Blood, fire, sulfur. That same huge cloven foot beside you. You watch as an army of devils stand before you and just kneel.
Before me. No. Before me.
Before you. And whatever is beside you.
It's more about them. I've got it. Okay.
It all rushes back to you suddenly. The moment that you're in.
Okay.
It's your turn.
Ah, gods. Okay. We're just going to compartmentalize that for just a second. Right? It's not relevant right now, right?
Eashiff, help!
Right. Put a hand on my hip, and I quietly say, "Please, Everlove, if ever you loved me, help now." And I would like to run across here. If I go across this narrower portion, is it slightly easier?
Still an athletics check, yeah. Or an athletics or acrobatics.
That's generous, guys. That's real generous.
I'm like, how hard? How hard?
Oh, it's at least 5 or 10 feet.
To quote a rather well-known person in the community, you can certainly try.
There it is.
All right. Yep. YOLO.
Athletics or
jump.
acrobatics?
Next time.
That was cocked.
It's cocked. It's
That
cocked.
was cocked between 19 and a 9. Okay. $15.
Which part are you going over?
The very that one. Like if I'm
Really?
looking,
The one that's visually the smallest.
it's actually like truly it's actually not even an entire square. You can see that square on that side. You can see the single square on either side.
Give an inch and they'll take a square.
So it's probably maybe about
No
4
kidding.
feet. It's about 4 feet. I can step over 4 feet.
You
50.
Galloway is
Oh, man.
admiring Eashiff's very long legs.
Wow.
You do also, don't forget, you
so
do
tall
also
for
have that
tiefling.
inspiration.
I think that means you should use it.
That's a hint.
No, don't do it. Someone's gonna fall in.
You know what?
Start to be
Somebody
falling.
needs to fall in. If it happens, it happens. But it's like it's 4 feet.
And the
Darryll.
floor is solid ice.
And it's 4 feet.
That's actually cool.
Like if I get a run, I can probably just like slide and do it, right?
You start running.
I'm like,
Yep.
20 now. If you mean waste of freaking.
Hightail it. No, you needed it. DC was
Wow.
17.
Oh god. Okay.
You run, and as you put your foot at the edge, it begins to crumble out from underneath you. And you manage to push off just in time. And looking down, it goes from whitish snowy ice to light blue to dark blue to nothing. And you just managed to hop across.
Ooh.
Okay. I'll give it.
Good job, Eashiff.
Did we ever doubt?
Never.
Not even once
Never
or many
done
multiple
Easter.
times in 10 seconds.
Meanwhile, Volek is just like
Mom, was you gonna do something?
1, 2,
Come on, let's
3,
go.
4, 5, 6. God. Okay, that was only my movement, no action. Is that correct? Okay, so I rush up and I take a very easy jump over 4 feet. Obviously.
Really should have been a lower DC or whatever.
Yeah. Nobody saw me twist my ankle on the landing, whatever. And then I'm going to look up at this creature, and I hate it with everything in me. And I am going to exert all of my hatred towards it in the form of a bane.
Ooh.
Ha! It's a charisma check. Against the dragon. Why you roll? Why are you not rolling?
No reason, right? No reason. No reason.
Natural 20.
Oh!
Well, that was wasted and some
Even
other
on.
points too. Damn. Cool.
Hate to see it. Hate to see it.
Cool. And I use this sword. I'm just gonna look cool. And my turn there.
You certainly will in a moment.
Yeah, you will.
Ooh.
After your turn, you done?
Yes.
Okay. At the end of your turn, you pull its attention away from Galloway, and it looks down at you and pauses for a moment. You shine the brightest of all. It's going to use its pounce attack,
Oh.
so it can move up to half its speed, and it flies straight down at you.
Incredible.
That puts it. We're gonna say touching ground, Darryll.
No, it's still above it.
Still 30 feet. This is 30 feet, guys. Okay. Sure, we're gonna say
Yep,
that's 30.
yep.
Okay. I'm gonna place it there, but I'm gonna put it down like this. If that does that work for you?
I'm good with that. Yeah.
You're good with that? Okay.
So it's a multi-attack.
Okay.
Sorry, it's not. Correction, it's one rend attack.
Okay.
30 feet.
Well, its fly speed is 8, so it would have dropped down where it can reach. And it has.
Yeah.
Reach with its tail. Yeah.
Up to you. Like however close it needs
Yeah.
to get. 10 or 15 or whatever it is.
Does a. I hate when the 6 and the 9 look so damn close. Does a 20 hit?
It doesn't.
Nice.
You move narrowly out of the way as one of the back clawed feet just kicks down towards you, trying to snatch you up. You feel the wind and the cold. This being itself just emanates cold. Moth.
Okay.
Is he?
Chilly.
How high up is he? He's 40 feet up? Or is
However,
he's-
however close the rend attack was.
Yeah. He's like 10 feet above you.
10 feet. He's close, y'all. He's close. Just take this one then.
You can always just put him on the ground too, like he's
Yeah.
kind of already up.
He's big enough that 10 feet is
It's
kind
10
of.
feet, yeah.
But whatever.
Okay.
He hits you with his tail.
accuracy is important.
Okay, 10 feet up.
He is very close. Moth will say, Apollo, I will try where you have failed. And
Got it.
will cast Fireball at 5th level.
Okay.
Fireball!
Dex save DC 18.
Yes.
Nice.
Moth, I think I'm in love with you. Sorry.
Join club.
It rolled an 11,
It's a big.
11!
Oh!
but it's gonna burn one of its legendaries.
Oh, that's
Okay,
important
one
too.
down.
That's good.
That's
This is good. Alright. We take this.
How many of those does he get?
Probably
Three?
a lot.
Probably
Like
3. 3 per turn or 3 total? Metagaming. Never mind. Cool.
Okay.
Hard to know.
We should more be like, Baka? Metagaming chicken.
Trio.
Because you're.
Trace.
Oh, no, dose chicken.
39 fire damage.
Is that half already, or
That's not half
that's not
so
half?
then
Okay,
that
so
would
it'd be
17?
20.
20?
39. Yeah.
Oh,
20.
yeah, 20.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
I gotcha.
Rounding up tonight, it sounds like.
Round up, round down, who cares?
We need it.
Up to you, Daryl.
Every point matters.
I can be a calculator, but I'm wild. I'm chaotic. Roll, rounding up.
That's. Oh, sorry. You cast movement.
Yes. How far is this from me? With. Cover.
This economy?
In this
You
economy.
could. You are small enough. You could use Volek as cover.
Yeah.
Come here, small creature.
I see. Is this like another little jump over area? Oh, okay. I see.
I'm currently
Surely that
large.
has to be a smaller DC.
You are, yes.
Surely.
One way to find out.
Surely it's okay. Why not? I'm going to try and jump over here so I can move up onto this space to hide behind.
Athletics or acrobatics?
That's a good question. Acrobatics.
You're cooked.
Shut the fuck up. I still get a. This is the ability save or ability check?
Ability check.
Ability check, okay. We're okay, we're fine. It is a 22.
Not cooked.
Woohoo.
Not cooked.
Go, go, go.
You run up, stop, concentrate, like the little kid jump where you like 1, 2, and whoop, hop over.
Easy, it's
That's
fine. Okay, and then kind of like clambering up, like, and then get up and
Oh.
hide behind what's the closest space.
Yeah, right about there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hide behind the
Protect me.
I try.
Bonus action.
I think we're fine. No one's too badly damaged yet, so that will be my turn.
At the top of the round, you see it. You feel the wind pulling in around you. This freezing air comes flying in towards it, and cool. Computer. Okay. And it just builds all this cold air. Apollo, it's your turn.
Lair action.
Doggy.
Does it look like it's building up a weapon of some like a offshoot of something?
I'll let you roll a quick perception check.
Quick. Just because Volek's right behind him. 22.
22. You watch, though, damage that you guys have done heal.
Oh fuck.
Wounds are closing. The
Gotcha.
frigid air is acting almost as bandaging and armor for places that you might have broken the skin.
Okay.
Do we feel that all the damage healed?
No, you still see
It's a
some.
sizable amount. Yeah.
There's a fair bit.
Enough that Volok
amount.
notices.
Yeah.
Sure.
Okay.
Oh, dang.
Paulo, it's your turn.
Okay.
She-ball.
We are going to. Okay, right there. Let's. This might be a bad thing. Let's cast slow.
Nice.
Okay. Yeah. Make
I
those
like it, I
saves.
like it, I
Let's
like
see
it.
Wisdom save.
Wisdom? That's a low save for these guys, I guess.
Yeah.
It's gotta be.
Burner resistance?
That's a 26.
Well,
Shit.
okay.
It's got a little bit of a high save there.
Yeah, apparently. Okay, that's still on Volek.
Yeah.
I rolled really well, don't worry.
Yeah. Now, could you move it in between Moth and Volok so we both get it at once?
That's a good question.
It's a 5-foot cube.
No.
Only one of you.
Only one of us can fit in?
That's
Oh, it is.
It's a 5-foot cube.
Yeah.
Well, you're a gnome.
True.
Technically, you can occupy the same space as a creature bigger than you.
Are they in spooning distance?
That's my question.
I will say, unfortunately,
Are
probably
you,
not, no.
Are you wearing Moth like a backpack? Are you Yodaing that shit?
I could. I'm huge right now.
I know.
I'm like 10, maybe 11 feet, and like wide as fuck because I use my stone's endurance. So I'm a large creature right now. I know. Moth. Hop on
Okay.
if you want.
On your turn, you can.
Okay.
You still have cover from me.
Okay.
Okay.
I have 6 seconds to think about it.
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go.
So let's use my bonus action to shimmy that to a comfortable distance between both of them.
Nice.
Okay.
Awesome.
I'll let it.
So that would immediately activate on Moth, and while I'm still in it, it won't activate until my turn.
Yep.
Correct.
So you get to roll 3d6 on Moth.
for
6 for
Moth.
me.
That's awesome. Good heal, good heal.
I like a good heal.
Sorry.
You need it.
Gotta hide the sidebar.
Just a tiny little one in
It's
back.
fine. I'll bring it back up good.
10.
Nice.
You, Apollo.
Nice.
And let's what would that distance be? Okay. Let's holy shit.
Smart, yeah.
If I map that,
Smart.
that should be 30.
Nice.
Nice.
Okay. End of your turn?
Yep.
Okay, it's going to use legendary action.
Action.
Actually, it can't. It's out.
Ah,
Its turn. But it's now its turn.
Correct.
So, on its
Kind
turn,
of a funny thing there.
it's going to fly back up and right over in front of, well, what's assumed to be Eon's parents.
Does this get close enough, or do you want
Eashiff,
closer, like here, like that close?
Oh, no, it can be in the space in between.
Okay, so there,
40 feet.
there-ish.
That works, yeah.
Okay.
And on a 5, it gets its breath back.
Fucking bitch.
Volek, Moth, Galloway, and Apollo. Constitution saving throw, please.
Do we get like a little something for being in under a little bit of cover?
Oh yeah, you guys are.
He's up in the air, going down.
Okay.
Oh.
I'll give you, you know what? I'll give you guys half cover. So it's a saving throw. Add 3 to whatever you rolled.
All right. Sure. Not for Volok, but maybe for Moth. I don't know. Your choice.
Moth, you got 3/4 covered if he's that big.
Yes.
So it's a +5 for you.
Nice.
Okay.
That's nice. Thank you.
That doesn't help my 6, so 9.
Okay, fail.
I first rolled a 3 inspiration, got a 16 plus 6 for 22.
Nice.
Is that 22?
16.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's 22. Meets.
Ooh,
Okay.
That makes
harder.
sense.
Okay, so +5 for the cover there. 26.
26. Saves.
18.
18. Failure.
That's fine. Volok's tanking these. That cold resistance from my boots is putting in work. Shout out to Arlo.
That's a D10.
Arlo. Oh, your turn is going to be popping. Hopefully.
Hopefully. We'll see.
Yeah, just hold on to that concentration.
Yeah, exactly.
Apollo 2 will have to roll. Healing spirit. Yep.
I didn't notice that. That's my bad.
He's adding for real this time.
Oh god.
It's not all ones and twos. Everybody panic.
Everyone panic! While he's counting, I forgot. I set up my investiture flame last session.
Oh yeah, okay.
Creatures within 5 feet of me on the end of their turn take 1d10 of fire damage.
Oh, even friends? Oh no!
I forgot about that.
Well, the funny thing is, roll damage.
No, he would have known. He would have
At
seen
the-
you were on fire. He would have seen.
Yeah.
I'm also on fire, though, technically, so like I don't really
Fair
care.
enough. Yeah.
At the end of your turn.
All right, the DM is
So-
waiting to speak.
Failure is 47 points of cold damage. Half that, so it'd be
23.
yeah.
23.
And then if you're resistant, 12.
I'll take 23. I'm doing okay still. It's cold resistance. Really good job.
At the end of its turn, it's going to use a legendary action to. Yeah, it's going to freezing burst Moth and Moloch.
That makes sense.
Yeah. Real.
Con save, please.
Oh, very. That's my best one so far. 25.
Success.
Plus 5?
13.
Failure.
You rolled the plus 5?
Yeah, I
That's
rolled the
crazy.
worst.
Oh no.
22 points of cold damage. Your speed is reduced to 0.
Okay.
You are 11.
Gotcha. Okay. Okay. 7.
Oh. I missed D8 last time.
You don't have to worry because I lose concentration on investiture of flame.
Okay.
Galloway concentration.
Yeah.
Checked already.
You did
Cool,
it.
that's good.
Did make it.
Yeah.
Ryan, do you want to make a constitution saving throw?
For.
Just to see if you can maintain the spell as you take some damage?
Yeah.
Oh, wait, but this is plus 5.
Plus 5 from my healing thing, yeah.
It's just a
From my aura.
Yes. Okay, so no.
nice.
18.
21.
It's still a failure.
21.
18. Oh,
And it
yeah.
was 47 points of damage, so.
Halved.
23.
Yeah, 23. You failed.
Healing spirit goes away.
Oh.
Gone.
Damn it.
Dang.
Fuck.
Go over to Ryan and keep it, whatever.
Alright.
Bullock.
Friggin'
Your turn.
dragons. We gotta get it on the ground.
My turn?
Can anyone get it down?
My turn?
Yes, your turn.
Turn for Volok? Okay.
Yeah.
Awesome. Cool. Sick. Volok's gonna look up to the dragon and just say, make no mistake. I am the one you should be worried about. And I am gonna do something. Yeah, how far up is he currently?
He went back up to 60 feet again.
60 feet. From me, is that close enough to make a trident? 60 feet?
You would technically be
Because I'm
5 feet up higher, so he is at 55.
Yeah.
So if you are throwing it, your range is what? 2060?
2060, yeah.
Yeah. So anything outside of 60 feet's a miss. This is at disadvantage.
Disadvantage. Absolutely doing it. So Volok takes his trident and just kind of like how they like do like the long form like javelin throws, and he gets into that position, does like the little hop, and whips it as hard as he can.
Get it.
Nice.
And with that, it's going to shine with divine light,
Okay.
adding a +5
Nice.
Okay.
as I channel divinity on the strike. Yeah, it's gonna be good, guys. It's gonna be real good. 26.
That hits.
with disadvantage.
Alright.
Can you make a Constitution save?
Bitch down. Let's go.
Dragons never make Constitution
No.
saves.
Surely not.
It's not his greatest stat. And with a natural 1.
Oh!
It plummets into him.
Oh, wow. So literally
Womp, womp, womp.
all the way down?
He's on the ground.
60 fucking feet, guys.
Nice.
Which he takes.
I'll roll damage right now as well.
Yeah. Oh, sure. Now I fucking roll good. 9. Just 19 points of bludgeoning damage as he slams into the ground.
Josie, you can choose to use that bardic for damage also.
Oh,
It
nice.
works like that.
Oh, really?
If you want to.
Okay.
That's cool.
Nice.
Can
Um,
be
change
used
that?
to add to. That is what Valor Bards can do.
That's
Oh,
You can add it to your offensive roll.
15 points of radiant for you. That's awesome. Thank you.
FYI.
Okay, so that's my first attack. And now that he's on the ground, I am going to run up to him. I'm going to go 5, 10, 15. And I'm going to swing again, this time with advantage. Actually, order of operations. Where does my trident land?
It's still stuck in him.
Can I run up and just try and thrust it forward? Or just like pommel strike the end to like make the attack? Or do you want me to use a resource to claim the weapon again?
No, that's cool as fuck, man. Do it.
Hell yeah, okay. So on that strike then.
Actually,
So it doesn't matter to me either way. It's fine.
no, go.
Because I can bonus action and bring that weapon right back.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, that's fine. I just remembered. I'm like, yeah, no. Yeah, go.
Okay, so I run up to it with it still in there. I slam it down. Natural 20.
Oh,
Yeah.
2 d12s if you chose.
Yeah, I'm gonna use the bardic inspiration, and I'm going to use divine smite max level.
Yeah. Oh, baby. Oh, baby.
Big boy damage.
Holy fuck, you guys! All right, so regular first, radiant. Wow. Okay, 20, 21 plus 8, 29 points.
wow.
And then radiant is 36 on the divine smite, and then on the inspiration
Wow.
24
Wow.
points of radiant.
Crazy. Holy shit.
Dude, that was.
And did you also add the bardic then?
I did.
Yeah, that
the,
was-
12.
the 12 turned into 24 because it was double.
Wow.
Wow.
As it's screaming, I'm just wrenching it like, does it hurt? Do you feel remorse? Not enough! And I slam it for a third attack with haste.
Yeah.
And I get 2 natural ones. Oh no! I'm gonna inspiration one of them.
Yeah,
Just fuck
yeah,
that.
Come on,
That's
come on.
crazy.
Third natural one!
Okay, well that
Okay.
just like evens out.
Those going to jail. Those going to jail.
Goodbye,
That's
dice.
crazy.
That's the end of my turn, dude.
Oh my god.
As you say, do you feel remorse? You need more. You're trying to punish more, and it just looks at you and then cocks its head and stares at Eashiff and breathes in. I know your scent. You're not alone here. He glances back at the 2 entombed figures. It's going to use legendary action to reach out and make a rend attack towards you, Volok. Natural 20.
Oh no! That does hit.
Eyes.
Even with my AC of 25.
Yeah, it'd be like a 34.
Yeah.
So that's... Where's Ren? There it is. That is... That's 28 points. No, sorry. 36 points of slashing damage.
That's not good.
And... That's another 17 points of cold damage.
Reduced to 8.
Yep.
Volok's looking a little rough after that strike.
Yeah.
He's starting to bleed.
Galloway, it's your turn.
Galloway's turn, eh? So nothing has happened with the... He looked at the people that are entombed, but nothing happened.
Those two. Nothing happened.
Only those two, okay. Okay. Well... Galloway's gonna fire 2 more shots. From my cover over here. Oh, is he still prone, actually?
Yes, he's still prone.
So that changes
Yeah,
things.
sorry.
That's okay.
That gives you disadvantage, unfortunately.
Right.
For the
Okay.
range.
Ooh, boy. Yep. Okay. As a bonus action, then, instead. Oh, what can I do?
Going through his bonus like it must have a really good spot.
All right.
Changes by the turn.
What the heck? Okay. I'm going to do. I will cast a spell at it. And Galloway will say to the dragon as it's on the ground there, since he's invisible, he doesn't know where it comes from, but he hears a voice say, "Why don't you take a rest?" And it has to make a intelligence save against befuddlement.
Oh!
8th level spell.
Nice.
Intelligence 20 is the DC.
Doesn't make that. But it burns another legendary resistance.
That's two.
That's good.
It's 3.
So it does.
He's burned through 3.
It does still take damage.
Okay.
The fireball.
Half as much damage of 10d12. So I'm gonna just.
Do you want some d12s?
Oh, that's wrong.
You feel like D&D Beyond
I'm
will
gonna
do you
D&D
good
Beyond this
this time?
10d12.
They better not
Come
roll
on,
any
D&D
ones.
Beyond.
You do not have the premium subscription.
Yeah.
One.
You can't roll above a 10.
Yeah.
That was good rolls.
Can you imagine?
77 total damage, which is psychic damage.
Which is still reduced.
So
38.
reduced by half.
Yeah, 38.
So
Yeah.
just this
Holy fuck. Good shit.
you see like words of like some kind of arcane nature swirling above its head, and they form a spear and just like down right onto its head. And it obviously like shrugs it off.
It pins the head down, and as it was staring at Eashiff, just you see the blood starting to pour out of its mouth and its nostril and its eyes as its brain is being racked with this lance of words that are flowing down from the sky.
Excellent. That's action. As a bonus action, He'll also say to Volok, "That was really good. Do that again." And you get another bardic inspiration.
I shall make you proud! Roll for swooning.
Yeah. It's like my ancestors are guiding me.
Yeah.
Totally forgets it's your voice.
At the end of its turn, it's going to use another legendary action
Okay.
and strike at you, Volok.
Oh, shit. Not again.
You still hurting?
He's prone. Does he make that with a disadvantage, or?
No, not for melee attacks.
Okay.
It's a 27 to hit.
Hits.
If you chose, you could add that bardic inspiration to
My
AC.
AC?
Yes.
Oh, 'cause Valor?
Valor Bard can allow you to do that too defensively.
Will you allow me to?
Yeah.
Yeah?
I'll let you go.
Yeah, my AC is now 35.
Just for that strike, though.
That's a good question. I think so.
It's almost like a shield.
Yeah, that
Yeah,
makes sense.
Okay.
I believe it is just the one.
So it reaches out and you manage to just pull the shield up in time as you
Yeah.
hear this scrail across it.
Against that attack.
Yeah.
Gross. Yeah. Thank you, Gallo. Good timing.
That was the end of your turn, Gallo?
That was.
Okay, sorry, I just wanted to double check. Eashiff, at the beginning of your turn,
Ishi.
the vibration's getting stronger and stronger. Your eyes roll into the back of your head again. This time now, you're bound in these burning, fiery chains. You can't move. You can't breathe. It burns. It burns so much. And you slowly roll your head back together.
Keep it together. Turn to the dragon. Oh, do I need to get rid of the Everlove? Don't want to. Nope, not gonna do it. I'm gonna keep it. Okay. I need to try Bane again. I need to. It's a charisma check.
Oh, jeez.
21.
Meets.
God damn it. God damn it.
Okay, that was my action. I will, sending all my force at him, and he kind of shakes it off, and so, I'll steal myself away, and I'll use a sorcery point to cast Firebolt as a bonus action. So, because might as well try and do something. Mother absolute fucker. I have one inspiration left. You know what? You're. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Be gone.
I don't want any. I don't.
You want one of mine?
Who's next? Who's next?
Just to roll the red one.
Who won? Who's
I'll try this
Oh,
one.
this
I'll
one.
try this one. No,
The only thing it's rolled today has been
no, I'm not touching it.
Oh.
I'm not touching
Should
it.
have. That was your chance to infect his DM magic.
I should have.
Oh, you should have.
You should have.
19.
19. Doesn't hit.
I'm so flustered, and the Everlove's trauma is coming out. So
Yeah.
okay.
Movement.
For safety.
You jumped over that river for a reason, right?
Right? This is just for fun.
Not just because.
Funsies!
It was to get out of range and into range. So that was the full plan.
At the end of your turn, it's going to use Freezing Burst on you, Eashiff.
Oh shit.
Make a Constitution saving throw, please.
What's the range on that?
120 feet.
More than enough.
I don't
Aw,
want
damn.
any of my dice.
Oh.
Oh.
16.
Failure.
X. Here we go. Here we go. Big dice. Big dice.
Don't need that one.
Whoa. Big dice on campus.
17 points of cold damage, and your speed is reduced to 0 until the end of your next turn.
Does that counts as doing damage? Can I hellish rebuke that?
Sure.
60 feet. Yep.
The creature that damaged you?
Yep.
So I take the damage, but I still focused on him. Wreathed in hellish flames. And it makes a dexterity saving throw. He's gonna make this anyway.
It's actually at disadvantage because he's prone.
Ah,
Yay.
Yeah.
But even with a... Yeah, that's a 22.
Succeeds. So he takes 16 half to 8. 8 points of fire damage. At least it's something. Leetus.
Well, you?
I've been utterly useless.
Is that the end of your turn?
Yeah.
Okay.
I want to move farther away, but then I can't do anything!
Not like it'll move or anything.
Yeah. You're frozen to the ground currently.
Yeah. You can't move.
couldn't move
Oh yeah,
anyway.
so I was...
No, well,
I
no, it was
was- I
after you,
did-
it was
I did
after you
move,
moved,
yeah.
so...
It was after I moved? Oh, it was
Yeah.
after I moved.
So...
I'm
Moth.
flustered.
Let's go, Moth.
Okay, not so moth.
Pop off, Mothus.
To Volek, Moth will say, "May this light reinvigorate you in our battle." And I will use my healing light to heal you for 5d6.
Experienced medic. Good. Good.
You roll once, because I have the healer
Cool.
feat, which is good.
Very.
So that is 14 HP for you.
14. Thank you so much.
So that's my bonus action. Darryll, how dark is it in here? We're in a cavern, right? You say it's dim light.
Yeah.
Dim light, okay. Then after healing Volek, Moth will pull their cloak tighter around them, using their cloak of the bat, and kind of transforming into this like. I'm imagining it like if you've seen Spirited Away. You know, there's like the owner of the spa, or, like the bathhouse, and she like turns into a bird. This is very. I'm glad you know.
No, I'm rolling. But, like I'm just like envisioning it in my head.
Yeah,
going,
it's like
got
a cloak,
there.
and then
turn that to bat.
into bat, into moth, into
Yeah.
flying object, unidentified. And
UFO.
UFO, I have 40 feet of flying movement, which I will use to. There's so many options. 10, 20, 30, 40. Would you say this little square here is a standable square? Is this a theater? That's a standable
Barely, but-
square. I mean, I am
On the
fine
edge.
too.
It's about 4
And you're
feet.
little.
It's about 4 feet. Yeah.
And I'm
You might
not.
have to make an athletics save.
No. I'll move over
I want a
here
shirt that says
into
4 feet.
4 feet. And now let me make sure this should still be in range.
Anything about that?
Yeah, he's prone, so.
And he's prone. Yes, still in range. I will cast Witch Bolt. So, pulling out a little singed stick, twig perhaps, from my robes, and pointing it at the dragon. Little Avada Kedavra moment.
Yeah.
We'll roll to hit. That's
At disadvantage.
Disadvantage because prone.
disadvantage.
Sorry.
That's okay. It is a 22 to hit.
That hits.
Nice.
Yeah.
Stunning. Okay, so that'll be 6d12 lightning damage.
Nice.
All right.
60, 12.
Oh, I see a 12
I
in
see
there.
one 12 in there. Okay.
Oof.
Math.
Yeah, rough.
I know, right? Why do we play this game?
There's no demons, it's just math.
I came for the satanic
35 lightning damage.
35. Wow.
And on subsequent turns, I can use my bonus action to deal an additional d12 of lightning damage.
Fuck yeah. Let's go
So
on.
a stream of this just like purplish dark arc of lightning flies jaggedly out from this little tiny twig, lancing right into the dragon.
You watch as you can see it just flash and arc, and you almost swear you can see skeleton through it.
Nice.
It's looking pretty rough.
No way.
Action, bonus action movement for me. So.
At the top of the round, you see it mostly, Volek. It's and all of a sudden, these entombed bodies crack and split, and you watch as all this life essence comes flowing back through and into the dragon.
Heals. We got some anti-healing.
And so visually, are these like tombs? They're
That one in front of you
Yeah.
is shattered and on the ground. The guy with the shield shattered on the ground. And the bard that's back over here shattered on the ground.
Okay,
And it's healing from him. Okay.
okay.
That
Oh,
happened
fuck.
immediately.
It's a lair action.
Top of the round, we should count 20.
Initiative count 28. It's now your turn, Apollo.
My turn?
Apollo.
Oh, Apollo.
I know you just want to go stab again.
You don't know what I want to do.
But do you?
Yeah, but yeah. We're trying to plan things here, man.
out, won't we?
Okay.
No legendary resistances, maybe. With these 3.
Okay, well.
Spells might be good to go. If it doesn't, it probably has 4.
Okay, that's within. Okay. So I know I'm sick of all the damage and carnage his dragon has caused everybody. It's currently hurting all my friends. So he raises his arms up to the sky. The clouds. Well, we're in a cave, I assume. Not open. Okay, so I don't know. Thematically, I don't know how this would work.
You start forming clouds in the air.
And then they part.
Right, and then they part, and Apollo is going to cast Sunburst. So the dragon needs to make a Constitution saving throw.
Fuck yeah, it does. Oh, that's gonna be heavy.
20.
Shit, that beats it.
Oh.
So still half damage.
Good.
Nice.
Yes, good.
What's your vision like in bright light?
Ooh.
Didn't even think of that.
Well, probably
Sun blindness.
not.
Or sun craziness? We're not sure.
So 42
I mean,
halved.
Okay, so 21.
Radiant.
You aren't like a drow. You don't have sunlight sensitivity.
Yeah.
no, I think it's specifically
Dispels
like-
darkness.
Still probably not phenomenal. Been in the Shadowfell for their entire life, so.
Roll a con save.
Okay.
Me?
No.
Not for
Oh,
me.
sorry.
Can I see?
Are you near me, Moth? No, you're not.
No.
Oh, yeah.
24.
You watch the clouds parting and you kind of see light and instinctively drop the goggles and just
Very pretty, but too much.
yeah, you just smiling like
You have your own eclipse goggles? That's crazy.
So I can stare directly into the sun.
yeah.
Still not good for you.
Okay. Movement bonus action.
Yeah, we're gonna
So funny.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Go back there. Because there's not really anything else and it's a cantrip, let's cast Shillelagh.
Whooping stick.
Time to whoop on this stick.
Okay. It's the end of your turn.
Mhm.
It's now the dragon's turn.
Jargon.
He's going to use half his movement to stand up. As it quickly whips around and seems revitalized. Rolls a 6.
Ah, you son of a bitch. Fuck.
It's again. Volok, you're so close. When its maw starts to open, you can see down its gullet, and there's just this swirling vortex of cold. And it's spinning and spinning. And at the last second, it turns its head and looks at Eashiff.
You fucking piece
Make
of
a
shit.
Constitution saving throw, please.
No!
What? Just on her?
Oh, fuck.
This fucking
It
dragon.
wants what you have.
Dear dice gods. Roll good. Or else I'm throwing you in the garbage. 12. Fuck.
Whoa.
I have not rolled a 10 or higher yet. Except for the 118.
I'll give you a reaction.
I have no reaction.
I'll give you a reaction.
No, but I have no reaction. I can't do anything.
Maybe you could RP a reaction.
Yeah, he's giving you a tool.
Take the damage, pop the cork. That's what he's asking you. You know it.
Let's put it this way.
I know.
Base damage, you're toast.
But I don't know who's over here yet.
If you die, you never will.
Alright, as the vortex turns towards me, and my feet feel so heavy. I can't move them at all. They're frozen to the ground. And I've perpetually had my hand on the Everlove's portal. And I'll give it a firm squeeze and raise my hand out and say, Everlove, save me. Stop it.
Now I need to be very clear with you here. You are casting your one and only use of divine intervention.
It's got the mouth and it's going like that. It's scary.
It's up to you.
I do. I say,
Okay.
stop him. Stop it.
Eashiff, you reach down and you are praying harder than you have ever prayed to the Everlove. And as you extend your hand, even with all the chaos going on in here, a resounding echoes through the cavern. Eashiff, I need you to roll
No.
10d12
Ooh.
thunder damage
Oh boy.
and another 10d12 radiant damage.
Holy moly, what?
Shit. Do you need some D12s?
Yeah.
Yes.
I have a bunch too. How many you want?
10.
I have 6.
Two,
Well, hold on.
four.
Hold on. If Darryll has all of them, then I'll just keep
from
them.
one source.
I don't want to use any of mine.
I have 8. Oh, 9.
I'm gonna
Because-
use. Oh, okay. Have you been rolling okay? Do you have 10? Okay, I'm gonna use the DM because he's been rolling 5.
That is true.
Thank you.
I don't have anything that does d12.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
9. Oh, wait. 10.
Please. Please. Roll. Fine. Okay.
Good looking numbers in there.
10. 20. 30. 40. 50. 60. 75. 81. 88 on the first. And again.
Oh, fuck.
This will make me sick. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 74, 78, 83.
Still 83. 165 points of damage in a single round.
That's the Everlove.
That's the other love.
Eashiff Yarrow. How do you invoke the Everlove to kill this dragon?
Oh, God. So I have one hand on my hip and one hand out. And I just say, stop it. And I feel that burning of chains wrapping around my body. Almost as though it's coming out of the bottle, wrapping around me, wrapping around my neck, and tightening until I squeeze and squeeze, and I feel as though I can't breathe at all. And when I think that I am going to collapse in on myself, the chains break and burst forth the energy of the Everlove through me to the dragon.
Roll a dex saving throw.
Oh.
Fair enough. Motherfucker.
I have advantage on these right now because I'm hasted. Let me double check.
You do.
Yes, I do. That's just gonna be 15.
Frolic!
The chains crack and explode forward. And there's just this sound of goo. And then you hear nothing. Except screams. As your eyes had rolled back into your head again. Except this time, there's just an eye looking down at you. And all you hear, there you are.
Shit. Shit. He found Shit.
Fuck, you found it.
This ginormous explosion happens.
That's the super evil. That's like the most evilest of the, in my opinion. Like the super evil who the Everlove was hiding from.
Oh.
I think.
This ginormous explosion happens. There's a crater where the dragon was. And where Volek was. Is standing a familiar face. You watch a hole in his chest sinew and muscle and bone stitching back together. Well, I've been looking for you for quite some time, my wayward daughter.
Pardon?
You don't understand, do you? All your kind spread from my being. Now, you, sir, were smote into a pile of dust.
I can imagine.
Levette? Does it look like Levette?
Levette is slowly stripping away as the size and mantle grow. The skin burns and sloughs away, leaving charred remains. The head sprouts two large horns that sweep back, and in around a wreathed crown of fire
That's a good sign.
stands before you. You know who I am, don't you? Faithful of the Everlove.
Nope. Not a clue, actually. Probably not even important at all. Probably. Can I move? Or am my speed still 0?
Your feet feel free.
They feel free. Do I see the mask? Well, we don't want any trouble.
Neither do I. You see, I am only here for you, Eashiff. My dear Eashiff.
Stop saying that.
I have been waiting a long time, putting pieces in place to ensure that you were here at this moment and this time.
What?
I have a deal for you. Gives you the chance to save your friends. Maybe even the Everlove, who when you look over now is bound in infernal chains beside him, screaming, but nothing's coming out. You see, I still have half of her, and I will drag her right back to hell with me. And I will take you and all of your little friends here and show you worlds of pain that you could only imagine possible. Now, will you be a good little girl and sit down and have a conversation with me? Answer me.
Would you... Fuck.
Moth.
Yeah.
What's the last thing you say?
Well, like just in general, or like.
Yeah.
Eashiff, don't listen to him.
He lifts a hand, and you watch Moth raise up above the ground.
Moth.
And
Let them
suddenly
down.
is bound in infernal chains. Volk, describe how you would look as, say, a pit fiend type creature.
Larger than any pit fiend you've ever seen, and specifically carrying a hellish trident with a, I'm gonna say, a little it's got like fuzzy ears.
Nice.
They don't allow customization for pit fiends.
Hell yeah.
As Moth is now being bound and held aloft in the air, you see the pile of ash that was Volek start to smolder and smoke, and crawling up through a gap in the ice that's been created. You thought Volek was big in his enlarged form. He's double that size now, but has tusks coming out through his bottom jaw, a crown of horns that comes through his head. Sit now.
I don't know how this works.
Galloway, in your head, you are hearing a voice saying to you, you caused quite a bit of trouble for me, but I see a glimmer of potential in you. You see, I'm in need of a scribe and herald, and I can offer you power and glory that no mere mortal could ever expect to gain. Eashiff.
Could I respond in a way?
Yeah.
I'll saunter out 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35 feet. And I'll look at the devil and say, your deal intrigues me. But the other day, Eashiff, you showed me all the fire I ever need to see. And with that word fire, something flies out to you, and I have cast power word fortify on you. The magic, the fortify word is fire.
What's that one do?
I can attribute 120 temporary hit points and divide amongst the spell's recipients as I choose. And 120 temporary hit points, go to Eashiff.
Can I extend past my hit point maximum? to do that?
They're temporary hit points, so they're not.
So you have 120 temporary hit points.
120 temporary hit points.
Jesus,
Wow.
that's a nasty one now. I like that.
I love a power word.
As you do this, he looks at you and so much wasted potential. He casts Time Stop. You see the spell in the air at Eashiff. Apollo, you watched this dragon that destroyed your village just get absolutely decimated by power you've never seen before. And suddenly, afterwards, in the blink of a light, there's now this devil standing there. Your friend Moth is in the air, writhing, spinning inside these flaming chains. Volek, you don't understand what happened to him, but he's now changed. What do you do?
The heat and the warmth around him is something that he's never felt before. It assaults his senses. His purpose for joining this group and his drive to avenge his friends, family, and village has now been completed, but he has found companions and friendship that he didn't have before, and he wants to continue to fight for that.
You're here.
Where's Moth? Right there.
Hiding.
Moth's spinning in the
There.
air.
Yeah. Presumably above the ground then.
What? Did we notice, did we notice something happen to Eashiff when the spell was forcibly stopped?
You haven't seen it yet.
Okay.
So the way Time Stop works, everything.
Okay.
I'm giving you a chance before it's gonna happen, but
Got you. Okay, so I can't dispel something that hasn't happened. Okay, since I haven't seen what happened with Eashiff, can I try to dispel what happened with Moth? What's binding Moth?
sure.
Using a 7th level dispel?
Sure. So you reach out and you try, and this devil figure turns. Pitiful. You don't even matter. He looks at Volek. Kill it. Now. And he 9th level counter spells your dispel magic.
Wait. Can, if we're going to talk, at least can you leave my friends out of it, please?
Fine. And the time stop kicks in. I'd rather not be interrupted again.
Send them away. Send them safely somewhere, and I'll talk.
You think I'm negotiating with you? Oh, no. Child. I will set the terms, and you will either agree or suffer the consequences. They stand as follow. You either do what I command you, or I turn each and every one of them, including your friend Karina, who currently sits in a cage in my throne room for interfering before. And I kill your precious Everlove.
Can't kill the Everlove. Yeah, pretend all you want. You've had eons.
You're
You
right.
haven't.
I've had eons, and I will have eons more. All I ask is you just say yes.
To what?
You becoming the chosen champion of the Everlove.
I'm confused. I kind of would have expected that the Everlove would have asked me herself.
Do you want her to?
Do you care what I want?
In a small, twisted way. Yes. For you need to make this choice freely. But if you want it to come from her, well, you watch as the sound suddenly snaps back in to her voice, and it is the most high-pitched, glass-shattering scream, wail of pain and agony, and you feel all of it. You feel her being ripped apart on this plane and in the hells. You feel her existence being piece by piece, thread by thread, pulled apart. Asmodeus looks at you and says, "Only you can make this stop. Just say yes."
I think you've miscalculated.
The Everlove looks at you. Please.
Do I believe it's really her? Like, her genuine...
Roll an insight check. I'll give you an advantage as well because you know the Everlove so well.
You gotta take those.
Do you want to guess what I just rolled?
once.
Oh my god.
That's what I did earlier.
Wow.
Okay, that's
That
just
bollock's dead.
no.
That's
So-
crazy.
I'll give you one more chance. That's bullshit that you rolled 2 once.
Triple advantage.
Can I roll your cursed dice?
The big one.
Imagine it's 20.
8.
Yeah.
It's my turn.
Yeah.
It's my turn.
No. You know the Everlove well enough that it's her. It's her for sure. My reasons are my own. She, of course, will remain with me, but in turn, I will allow her to imbue you with some of her essence. You see, I am well aware of what is going on up here. What my conniving and traitorous siblings have begun, and I cannot abide anyone stepping out from under my rule so falsely.
The problem is, you mention what I want, and honestly, I just want to be dead and done with it. That and, the 6 of us could use an extraction. But as I say that, I'm reaching into my pocket to the sending stone. But I just don't find it really compelling to be indebted to anybody. I don't see it's going to help her. You've already proven that you're not willing to play nice with my friends. You, or some version of you, has already killed my fathers. I don't understand what's in it for me.
Your fathers. Is that just what it takes? Returning your family. If you want, you can have them. You can have everything back.
I don't want it.
Odd.
I don't want any of that. I was miserable. And why would I bring them back into this horror? This is the worst thing I could imagine for anybody I loved.
Again, the choice is yours. I will not ask again.
Release all of my friends safely, and I will consider it. Otherwise, the answer is no. Just trying really hard not to shake right now.
He moves towards you at an incredibly fast pace, at the same time shrinking down. He's the same size as you. His physical appearance has changed. He looks like Livette again. Well. Your friends, back unscathed, unharmed, and exactly as I met them. For your guarantee to become the champion of the Everlove.
Stupid question. That's the Everlove, right? I point to the Everlove. That's the Everlove, right?
Well, what you and your band of morons pulled from my throne room somehow.
Yes.
Are you sure you even want me? You understand it was my sister that did that.
As I told you, Eashiff, I have been planning for a very long time. And it is you, and only you, who can be the true champion of the Everlove. Now, do we have a deal?
She actually does that. You'll release all the friends. They'll be safe.
You know, it's funny. My siblings, the ones who did this to me, and as he waves his hand over his face, again you see the charred, scarred flesh. The ones who locked me away. The ones who pulled themselves away from this plane. They called me many things. The one most fallen. The Dark Prince. The Father of Lies. I love that one the most because that is the lie. I've never once lied to any of you. My word stands. All your friends returned. Now, do we have a deal?
Fuck.
The second your hand grasps his, a burning sensation starts to go through it. As you draw apart, there is an infernal contract that pulls out between both of your hands. On the bottom is signed Eashiff Yarrow. You did it. You actually did it. Eashiff, you start to feel this energy flow into you. You're becoming powerful. It's this amazing sensation. You're seeing things. You're seeing things. You're outside of the cave, and you're looking up to the sky. And you see this shining, radiant light. Almost looks like a mesh. Up, way up in the sky. Slowly burning away. The ground begins to rumble and shake and crack. Smoke and noxious gas come pouring out, and these motes dark energy begin to fly off out everywhere. From the sky, you see motes of light falling. Lefed's standing with you, smiling. I owe you so much. As promised. Everyone's back to normal.
You know, we didn't really clarify who I consider my friends.
Well,
Because I'm really friendly.
are you really?
Oh yeah, super duper friendly.
This coming from the woman who thought she was dead.
Well, for one, specifically I told Karina we were not sisters, we were friends. And then,
Fine. And he snaps again, and you get this warm feeling. You're now tapped in to divinity. You felt a soul plucked out of the hells and brought back to the mortal plane. Leved looks at you. Do you understand what you've done? And why I am oh so happy. See, it had to be you. It had to be somebody who was so broken, but so full of love for their God. They were the final key. You see, my siblings, my devious and treacherous siblings, have been trying to bring their champions here. I believe you've met some already. No. Yes, you see Beelzebub and Tiamat, they fear me. And now you have unlocked the gate for me and my siblings to bring our champions back to the material plane. Thank you. And that's where we end this episode and series of Divinity or Doom. Love you guys. Thanks for being here for it. Hi, hey, hello.
I regret nothing.
Do we cheer now?
There won't be any consequences.
Thanks for having me.
First time playing with
Put it this way, it gets a lot happier than with somebody else.
On that note,
Oh boy. Uh-oh.
Well, tune in next week for Back to the Sins.
Yeah.
Yay!
And have a great rest of your night.